Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to start with the Pythagorean Theorem. This is something we have seen before, so just a quick refresher. Sides A and B, so the two sides that make the right angle, those are our legs. The side that is across the right angle, notice there's an arrow pointing from the right angle, that is our hypotenuse. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this formula before, but it's probably been a while. Our formula is a squared, which is one of my legs, b squared, which is another one of my legs, equals c squared, which is my hypotenuse. And this is only able to be used on right triangles. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's start practicing. So we always want to note where our variable is. So I'm going to color in that side. And I'm noticing it is across from that 90-degree angle. It's not part of making it. So that means I am missing the hypotenuse. So in this case, I could do 8 squared plus 7 squared equals my x squared. And we're just going to go down and do some PEMDAS. So get rid of our exponents. 8 times 8 is 64, plus 7 times 7, which is 49, and x squared will stay x squared. Then we're going to add 64 and 49. We should get 113. And then it's still x squared, so to undo the square, we have to do a square root. So this is where we do the square root of both sides. And now we get x by itself. And the square root of 113 is a decimal, so it does say if we do need to round to the nearest tenth. So I will be rounding to 10.6. Number 2 is just like number 1. As you notice, it is missing the hypotenuse. So I'm going to leave you guys to do that one. I'm going to go over a scenario like number 3, for example. I always color where my x is. And here I'm noticing that the line that has x is part of the making of that right angle, so I know I'm missing one of my legs this time. I can also notice that across the 90-degree angle I have a number, so I have a value for the hypotenuse. So in this case, my x squared is part of my legs, so it's on the left side. And just like every time, we just do PEMDAS. So 6 times 6 is 36, plus x squared. 13 times 13 is 169. Now before I take a square root, I do want to isolate the variable, so we are going to subtract 36 first. And I'll get 133. Now this is when we take the square root of both sides. So again, if we get a decimal, it said round to the nearest tenth. So it looks like I got 11.5 this time. I'm going to leave you guys the other 4 to do, so 2, 4, 5, and 6. And again, if the hypotenuse is missing, x goes by itself on the right. If a leg is missing, x is on the left side being added to the other leg, okay? Give these a try, use a calculator for your square roots, and we will